Brenton, apologies for just being late. Why were you late? Did you have an extra long talk to the players?
No, not really. The players are obviously we're really excited with the effort that we put in tonight, but then it was just straight into recovery mode. Really, unfortunately, in this industry, you don't get much time to celebrate your wins, and there's a really good feeling in the rooms. You know, Charlie Cameron in the middle of the circle getting covered in Powerade and Gatorade and all those sort of things. That's really exciting. And then boys catch their breath, and we'll recover now. We'll enjoy watching the review this week, and then we'll get on to our next opponent.
Tackling pressure and intensity is a whole new benchmark in your time as coach, do you think?
Oh yeah, that's the best I've seen us defend and tackle. I think we had 55 at half time. I wrote that number up on the whiteboard in the change rooms. Sometimes we have 55 in a game, so 55 and a half. That was a new level of intensity that we saw. I think we finished with 92 or 93, which was great. But that can't be a one-off for us. I mean, we played. It felt like an arm wrestle tonight. It felt like it was a really defensive, hard-fought game for most of the times, and it was the team in the end, I guess, that made the most of their opportunities. Both teams kicked poorly for goal, but yeah, the tackle intensity and the pressure around the footy was really impressive.
Was that the theme straight after the Melbourne game? That was a very disappointing loss.
Yeah, it was. We didn't feel like our attack. There wasn't much broken with our attack. I think we were averaging 95 or 96 points per match in attack, but we were giving up big scores. And as you saw again, even tonight, first quarter, we were a bit shaky. We were turning the ball over by foot and by hand, and Collingwood fortunately didn't make us pay. In the first 5, 6, 7 rounds, we've been punished when we've turned it over, and today was better. They only kicked one goal after half time. I know they kicked a lot of points. They weren't accurate for goal, neither were we, but they looked like a better defensive game, and you're right, that was the focus from 10 days ago.
During this preparation, was there one key element that you felt that changed the situation around? Is it what somebody said, or a meeting, or?
No, I wouldn't pinpoint one particular thing that got the turnaround. We're a very proud team. We're a very proud football club. We were very embarrassed with the effort that we put in for a half last time we played here. That sat in our guts for 10 days. And it was really important that we came out tonight and showed our fans, showed the 19th man, that we weren't happy, and we weren't content with what you saw last time we played here. So hopefully we can back that up. That's what's important for our footy team now, is that that's not a one-off. A win against the top 4 sides, really, really impressive, and we'll review the game and look forward to our next opponent.
In terms of what makes a difference in Adelaide when it has that performance against Melbourne in this one, what are the key elements for you?
There's a variety of things. I liked our tackle pressure. We held them, I think, to 70 marks. They kicked one goal after half time. Just felt better. It felt like we played more like total football. It wasn't all-out attack and not much time and effort into defence. It felt like the balance was a bit better tonight. And also, too, I think guys were really clear tonight on their role. So, Talia's role on Cloak, I mean, that's really easy to define. But, we saw Charlie Cameron tonight just provide defensive pressure. I think the Collingwood defenders felt nervous when Charlie was in the area, and we weren't expecting a huge game from him, but he just played his role. So I could almost go through the 22 players. Poor old Matt Crouch only got about 10 minutes of footy tonight, but it just felt like the 21 we had there playing executed their roles exactly how we wanted. Yeah, that's right. And we've spoken after losses that we felt we didn't have enough contributors, or players didn't execute their roles. Obviously tonight we had more winners than losers on the field in the 21, so that's pleasing. I didn't hear the siren, no, but we've got the time count and the coaches. So we knew, we were telling, I think there was a chain, like there was a bounce, handball. We were just screaming in the box to kick it. Obviously the players can't hear us, but we saw the time go to 0 when Josh kicked the goal. We didn't hear a siren though, no.
We need to probably the loudest stadium in Australia now, but we need a blower.
Yeah, we maybe need a louder siren, but it's a good point. Full credit to our fans tonight. they made some noise. You know, there was a great atmosphere when you drove through the city tonight on the way to the stadium. There was Crows fans just pouring out of the city, walking down over the River Torrens and into the stadium, and of course the band before the game, the noise, the energy. That last quarter was, and obviously before half time, the noise was incredible here. So this is going to be a place that people are going to really enjoy coming to watch footy. And for both of the Adelaide teams, you know, fantastic for our players to play 12 home games here a year.
So, Brenton, that worked to your advantage tonight. You wouldn't want it to work the other way, so what do we do about it? It's the second time.
Yeah, we actually put that up in the box. We said that's the second time that unfortunately the field umpires haven't heard the siren. So, yeah, I'm not sure. That's luckily something that I don't have to worry about.
Sando, clearance work was
Not yet.
fantastic. You had 17 more clearances than Collingwood. Dangerfield and Thompson both had 12 each. How important was that in the outcome?
Yeah, I didn't know that stat. That's obviously great numbers for us. That was for the people watching at home, or if you were here tonight at the stadium. That midfield battle was intriguing. I felt, you know, Pendlebury, Beams, Ball, side bottom, you know, head to head with Dangerfield, Thompson, Sloane, Kerridge, Douglas. I mean, it was a fantastic game of footy to watch, and not because it was open and free flowing, but it was hard, contested, in and under. I still thought the Pies got us. They got on the loose ball a bit better than us. But yeah, obviously the clearance numbers are something to be very happy about.
Walker's first game back, didn't kick a goal, 4 behinds, but had 17 touches and moved very well.
Yeah, it looked like he just needed the AFL touch, the AFL speed. So yeah, he still looked great, didn't he? He moved well. He got into some great positions. A couple of times he slipped, you know, a few slipped through his hands, and he missed a few kicks. But yeah, 4 shots for goal, 4 points. He'll be better for the run, and happy for him to get through the night unscathed.
You mentioned Charlie Cameron, you weren't expecting a massive game from him, but he looked to really set the tone with that tackling pressure and that third turn from a really broken game.
Yeah, he hasn't actually played much footy either, Charlie. It's a fantastic story, and I'm sure it'll be written this week about his background. You know, he hasn't played footy for a very long time. He's got a rugby background. He's played baseball. He's off our rookie list. His family's from a mining town up north in Western Australia. So it's a really good story. And once again, we kept it very simple for him. He just had a role to play tonight. He executed his role. Not high possessions, but he played his role really well.
What do you think about it says about a young kid to be able to set the tone, you know, for a side that's sort of struggled with it?
Yeah, it says a lot, you know, for a young player. He's living with Eddie Betts. You know, Eddie took him into his place, and I know Eddie was even happier than Charlie after the game, I think, with how Charlie played. But I'll speak to him this week. What we expect now is that he backs it up next week. That's the reality of this industry, and it can be ruthless. He had a fantastic debut, Collingwood on a Thursday night in a sold-out stadium on a national TV audience. You've got a few days to recover, and then it's back into getting ready for Carlton.
Brenton, you talk about it not wanting it to be a one-off, so that's your objective. How do you make it the players' objective?
It has to be driven by our playing group. We can set strategy and we can set systems as a coaching group. I'll be asking the players to drive that continual improvement.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate your time.
Beautiful. Thanks, guys.
For those in the Adelaide media, expect a